welcome back. Last time I was on Twitch, I beat Super Star Wars. So we got it right here. So we beat Super Star Wars and Super Empire Strikes Back. So it was quite the night. So today we're going to be taking on Super Return of the Jedi. So these are all my games from when I was a kid. My original Super Nintendo, original everything. So we're going to do this on Brave. I beat the other two on Brave as well, so there's no point in trying to change things now. So we're going to go for Brave, and we're going to just jump right into it. See how things go. So hopefully the audio sounds good. Last time we had some audio difficulties early on, but hopefully that's working this time. Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Luke Skywalker is returned to his home planet of Tatooine in an attempt to rescue his friend Han Solo from the clutches of the vile gangster Jabba the Hutt. Little does Luke know that the Galactic Empire has secretly begun construction on a new armored space station even more powerful than the first dreaded Death Star. When completed, this ultimate weapon will spell certain doom for the small band of rebels struggling to restore freedom to the galaxy. So we're going to start off with these glorious 16-bit cutscenes. Commander, I hope for your sake the new Death Star will be completed by the time the Emperor arrives. He is not as forgiving as I am. Yes, Lord Vader, we shall double our efforts. Meanwhile, on Tatooine, Luke, Leia, and Chewie race in a land speeder towards Jabba the Hutt's palace to rescue Han Solo. Alright, here we are racing along in our land speeder. Very famous scene from Return of the Jedi. Where Luke, Leia, Lando, and Chewie all race together in a land speeder and dodge a bunch of giant turds that are sticking out of the ground. This game kind of just throws you right into it. Normally they have a stage that would like at least get you used to the gameplay, but here we're going right for the speeder stage right off the bat. There we go. Alright. As dawn approaches, Luke, Leia, and Chewie begin to climb up the mountainside towards the palace of Jabba the Hutt. Alright, so we get to choose. This one goes back to the first game. So in the first game, you could choose the characters that you play as. Thanks for the follow, by the way. That's pretty cool. Yeah, sure, I'll check you out on Discord. So, the original game, you could choose the character, but in Empire Strikes Back, they made it so that you had to play as a certain character in each stage. So here, they kind of reverted back to the first game again and gave you options. So now you can play as Luke, Chewie, or Leia, Bougie. And so I'm going to go as Chewie, I guess, to start with. I don't remember if you get the extra health. Yeah, it looks like you do. But here they make Chewie start with the regular blaster, the first blaster, instead of giving you the flame blaster, which is the second upgrade. So they make it a little bit harder than what they used to do in the first game and the second game. So you don't get a blaster upgrade for just playing as Chewbacca or Han. But we do have this spin attack from Empire, so that's pretty cool. So at least they kept that going. Whoa. Yeah, so this is kind of my second stream for a very long time. I used to stream on Twitch occasionally, but I never really got into it full-time or even really part-time. So now I'm hoping to get into a lot more. But everything's kind of just a test at the moment, so this is more or less another test stream. Whoa. They got rid of the impressive whenever you get that, which is unfortunate. Now these kind of get a blaster sound effect. I don't remember if you get an extra life if you collect all of these, like, rebel symbols or not. There's a blaster, that'll help. Health sword. Guess we'll find out what happens if you get 100 of them. If they did that, that's huge, because it was always hard to get extra lives in the other two games. First game you could farm, but the second one, I guess you could a little bit, but it wasn't as obvious. This thing causes like an energy shield around you that attacks enemies. So that's nice. There you go. Yep, we do have extra 1-ups here. That's cool. This is kind of like a force speed thing, but I guess anybody can use it. I think the R2 units are checkpoints, if I remember right. Yeah, pretty sure it is. Okay, now here, I think... I want to say this gives you... There it is. But I don't know if this is worth... Yeah, okay, it is worth it. Now here you gotta fight a gigantic version of the, like, sentry droid, that little basically automated doorbell for some reason. This is part of the reason why I chose Chewie, because you can stay kind of out of distance here, out of reach. Whereas Bougie Leia and Luke have to get in close to fight, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to fight this guy. Whoa. The spin attack really helps too. Playing as Chewie kind of makes everything easier in this game, I think. Alright, and that's the first main stage. Jabba's Dance Hall. We'll just stick with Chewie. Eventually you have to play as Luke or one of the other characters. And unfortunately it does reset your blaster. I think every stage resets your weapons. So that's kind of one of the things that's weird about Super Return of the Jedi. It's like it took a couple steps forward in some regards, and then took a bunch of steps back in others. And you have to fight baby Rancors for some reason. And then these guys throwing chairs. They're in the WWE or something. There's a massive lag there. Okay. Alright, we've got the Seeker. Detonator. Let's clear that crap out. I don't remember what the boss is here. Might be... At some point you have to fight a giant frog for some reason. Oof, this is WWE. Get that health. This guy's got like a flamethrower bazooka or something. You gotta fight the Twilight Dancers to the death. These guys coming in with their chairs again. Okay, that clears out that. Whoa. I think it's an instant kill if you fall in the pit. So you don't want to do that, obviously. Ah, okay. Well, there was a blaster power-up, but forget that. Delicious crumb. What do I fight here? Oh, I guess that's Bib Fortuna. Bet you didn't know he could shoot blasters out of his head tails of his. That's pretty cool. Neat little trick he's got up there. Anybody's ever played these old Super Nintendo movie adaptations, or even the NES ones, will know that the movie adaptations are always 100% accurate to the movie. No liberties were ever taken. It's a bit weird that I have to like start over with all the power-ups though. The other two games, you get to keep your power-ups, I think. Should be able to remember. We just did it last week, but I don't. Pretty sure you get to keep it, though. Who's there? I can't see. Someone who loves you. Leia! Actually, Chewie's the one that saved you. Han, you have hibernation sickness from being frozen in carbonite. Your eyesight will return soon. I recognize that laugh. I mean, you better. You've been hearing it for the last 10 minutes. Alright, so we got Luke or Chewie. Let's just stick with Chewie for now. Like I said, they make you play as Luke later in the game. So we will be playing as Luke no matter what. Eventually. In this game, I think Luke plays pretty much the same as Empire. But he has all of his Force abilities right off the bat. At least they're not stingy with the blaster power-ups. I feel like there's probably secret rooms or something with that. Because it looks like you can just slide through the wall. Which I'm fairly certain the inside of the sandcrawler in the first game had a secret, and we didn't do it. But next time, maybe. We come back for Jedi someday. Checkpoint. Stand up. There we go. They released Super Star Wars on PlayStation 4, I think. But they never released this one or Empire. So, as far as I know, the only way to play it currently is having the actual cartridge. I mean, aside from emulation, obviously you can emulate it, but I think it was probably available on like the Wii U store or Wii store or something, but that's probably not available anymore, I would imagine. I just thought it was kind of strange that they did make it available on... Well, first off, it's kind of weird they made it available on PlayStation anyway, considering this is a Super Nintendo game. And then they only ever did the first game, which is also weird. And I also have the Indiana Jones, like, Greatest Hits Adventures, whatever it's called. That covers all 3 Indiana Jones movies, and it's basically the same thing as this. So someday I'll probably play that too. Alright, let's try this again. I picked up a couple checkpoints, so I'm not quite sure where we're at. Okay, we're pretty close to where we were, actually. Yeah, almost exactly where we were. Hmm. That seems like a death trap there. This guy with his flamethrower again. He needs to make up his mind if that's a flamethrower or a bazooka. Can't have both. That seems a bit unfair. Okay. So we did get that. Doesn't really seem like that's a secret, but it was set up like it was one. This guy. It's like squid face. Is that a Quarren or something? I think it's the race that those guys are. I think the Jawa little front flip those Jawas do. It's pretty cool. Doesn't help them much, but it's cool. Oh wait, there's just a way over there. Yeah, it's probably the. You probably have to go down and around probably. Okay, there's R2. There we are. Droid that just goes around. It's like a Roomba, but it shoots lava. Oof. It's not good. Alright, I think this is probably where the giant frog is. Yeah, there he is. Giant frog that spits up little frogs. Interesting reproductive method. Alright, that was quick. Greetings. I am Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. Release Han Solo to me and I will do you no harm, Jabba. There'll be no bargain, Jedi. You'll regret this, I'm sure. Greetings? Really? That definitely doesn't have the same ring to it as hello there. Now let's try Han, since we've been doing Chewie. Alright, yeah, so Han's basically the same thing as Chewie, but with less health. So this might have been a bad idea. He does have these grenades, though. They call them bombs, but they're definitely grenades. And here you have to fight the Sarlacc pit monster at the end, and I don't know if Chewie's spin attack or the grenades would be a better choice. Canonically, you should be playing as Luke, obviously, but... Oof, I get killed by frogs. I don't know if you get anything for killing these frogs. Like, sometimes you can farm in places like this, but... I'm not quite sure if this is one of those areas. I don't think it is. every game in the NES and Super NES library has to have bats as enemies. Although Super Star Wars I don't think does. Empire does. But not Star Wars. One-hit kill, that's not bad. We are desperately in need of health, though. That's close. Oh. Giving me more health, but it makes me look worse. Yeah, you don't even get anything for killing those frogs. What this skull is? Is that supposed to be a crate dragon or something upside down? And I do have the manuals for these games too, but I have no idea what I did with them. I have a big box of manuals in the closet, and I had like every single Super Nintendo game I own. Except for this, of course. But I do know I have it somewhere. I'm just not sure what I did with it. Okay, there's another checkpoint. Oof. You're really generous with these checkpoints. This looks like they're setting us up here. Yep. There he is. Woohoo. No, thank you. Bombs seem to be doing pretty good. I don't know if just shooting it would kill it faster, though. Also, I'm sure you all remember the time that the Rancor just started breathing fire out of its mouth. Or when Han Solo defeated it with a ion gun and 50 hand grenades. Jabba's sail barge crosses the Dune Sea with the captured Princess Leia and the droids on board. No, we should probably do Luke on at least once. Especially for this part. Since they're going to give us the Luke theme here. We do have to figure out how to use the Force moves again. There we go. How do I block? They changed the blocking mechanic. Because you used to be able to just push down. Okay, it's A now. Alright. I don't know why they changed that. That's weird. I suppose it's easier, but I'm just used to the other now, so... Oh, shit. Oh, well. That's why we don't play as Luke. We are going to try it again, though. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. Alright, let's try one more time. I'll set Elevate on, so we don't go falling through the ground again to our death. Oh, we don't have Elevate anymore. That's cool. Alright. Deal gets worse all the time. Okay. Give me a last chance. Nah. Alright. We're bringing Chewie in. This is ridiculous. I wonder if you get more force powers like later in the game or not. I don't remember. Because Luke seems to be missing a lot of force powers that he had in Empire. Unless they just got rid of them altogether. That would be unfortunate if that's the case. Especially since I only ever used 2. And one of them isn't here anymore. Actually, I don't know. Luke might be better for this. Because it's really hard to destroy these guys with this gun. Shields up. You can get it with a spin, but that regular blaster's just not doing it. These weak ways. Yeah. It's not good. He actually looks better for that. He can destroy these a lot easier. And he doesn't have to worry about blasters and stuff. Yeah, they took that away, which makes sense. But in Empire, you could use a gun or the lightsaber. But here, since he's supposed to be a Jedi Knight, it makes more sense that, yeah, he wouldn't be using a gun. Because unless you're Ezra Bridger, you don't use guns. I don't know why they kept that as like the default force technique. What does deflect do? Oh. They added this freeze, and I guess freeze was in Empire. I can't remember if it was or not. I never used it. Vanish will make it so you can't take damage. It could be useful. What this guy's supposed to be. Back to using force heal again. That was kind of my default for Empire. The only force power up I used ever was force heal. There's a lot going on here. It's a force heal kind of makes up for Chewie having more health. So Luke might actually be the way to go for this game. I think Leia is probably the hardest character to play as. Especially Slave Leia, because you have to fight with a whip. Or a chain or whatever. Which she's in the next stage, I think. Still don't know who this dude is. It's like 1,000 of them, though. Well, this is a little worrying. Giving you a whole bunch of coins. Or whatever. I think this guy's on an infinite loop. Okay. Just missed the thermal detonator. What is... Oh, this guy. I forgot this guy even existed. I definitely forgot he existed from the movies, because I don't think he does. Okay, so the key to this guy is staying, like, just within range of the lightsaber, but not any closer. Because you'll take damage when he jumps if you're any closer than that. Alright, another one up. Okay, so inside the sail barge, I guess we'll go Chewie. I remember this one being a little bit tricky because of the stupid gas leaks or whatever that is. Plus, if you fall in the hole, you die again. That's kind of a common theme here. Just random open pits. Is this worth it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Now, if I can just time the jump back without dying. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is going to be annoying. You had to jump beforehand. 3, 2, 1. There it is. There we go. These Twilight dancers can like push you off of the... push you into the open hole, which is probably what I had trouble with when I was a kid. I seem to remember that being a problem. Delicious crumb. Okay, this is where Jab is at, I think. Yep, there he is. He's just gliding along, barfing up frogs. Seeker might be a problem here, actually, because I think it's going to target the frogs more before it targets him. That's probably the strategy. When he comes in close, do the spin attack. Yep, there it is. This seems a hell of a lot easier than Empire, at least so far. People say Empire is a lot harder, though, I guess. Yep, there he goes. Alright, so that does it for probably Tatooine. Luke, Han, Chewie, and Leia race to the Forest Moon on Endor to destroy the shield generator that protects the new Death Star. Night falls on the Forest Moon of Endor. Luke, we must stop those scout bikers before they can warn the Empire that we're here. This one, I don't think there's a... I don't think it matters if he plays Luke or Leia. Because it's just the speeder bike. This part, I think, I remember being kind of difficult. Because just like Empire, the most difficult stages are these weird, like... vehicle stages. Where the mechanics are all completely different than every other part of the game. For some reason, there it is. He won't pick up the hearts. Because it's like almost impossible to line up the perspective. I have no idea how many shots they take. Seems like it's a lot. Or it's one. I guess if you hit them in the back, it's like 1 or 2 shots. But if you're going head on, it's all the shots. Alright, let's try Leia. I don't think there's a difference, though. To practice getting those hearts, though. That's probably key to this. Okay, yeah, it's like one shot if you hit them in the rear. But they're like invincible from the front for some reason. Or at least take a lot of hits, anyway. Yeah, I got him before he could turn around. See, now, I don't know if that was higher than me or something. There must be depth or something, like depth perception or something's like all off on this stage. It's really hard to gauge where the hearts are. Okay, 5 scouts left. Three left. Extra life for some reason. Probably points. One more. There we go. Is it gonna end? Or does it just keep going till you die? There we go. Alright, yeah, so far nothing has been particularly difficult. The Empire is approaching. We need your help to stop them. This part you get to play as Wicked. I always like this part. Alright. It's gotta be one of the few games that you can actually play as an Ewok. At least early Star Wars games. It can't possibly be the only one, but it's one of the few. Ewok with unlimited arrows. Alright, got a checkpoint already. Hadrosaurs running around. Okay, more bats, because we're gonna have bats, we're gonna have frogs for some reason. Endor is well known for its giant tree frogs. Okay, shields. This energy shield. This is such a weird enemy for Endor. Like, it's... I think it's that droid from Jabba's palace that just, like, tortures other droids. I don't know what that has to do with Endor. Ewok Village beat. This one is, like, yeah, it's the water part. And the boss at the end is, like, some kind of weird, like, saber-toothed cat thing. Looks like the cat that He-Man rides. If I remember. Get these armadillos or whatever they are. Okay. So there's a one up there, but it's really hard to get. Oof. These dragonflies are brutal. Smack you all over the place. Killed by a seahorse, of all things. A flying seahorse. A tree horse, if you will. Okay. Is that that extra life here? Yes, it is. Okay. That at least makes this easier, because you can just keep going back to get that one up. I don't know if there's any sort of benefit to actually trying to fight these things. I guess there is, because it clears them out. Alright, so we're on to another portion. This has like a... Yeah, that's like an unlimited frog thing. Baskets. More dinosaurs. Giant chameleon triceratops. That was the thing Return of the Jedi was lacking. It needed more space dinosaurs. If I can get that R2, then I don't have to do the other crap again. There we go. Oof. Giant praying mantis. Looks like it's like they're having a temper tantrum. Get some of that health anyway. Yeah. Should have known that was too easy. Okay, this guy takes a lot of hits, but he leaves a lot of health too, so kind of a good trade-off, I guess. Yeah, there's another guy. Extra life. This tree frog out here. Okay. That's gonna be tricky to time. Maybe we can drop here and then look down. That's not gonna work. Oh, there's a ledge here. Except for isn't there? definitely don't remember this being as difficult as this. Okay, so I can try to... I guess I can try to kill this guy and grab some of those hearts. I guess just grab the ones that fall through. Yeah, that's enough. Get up. Alright, so if I just... Alright, here we go. I got a little bit farther. A second further. Alright. There's just a bunch of bonus points there for some reason. Okay, that skips through the floor there. What? Damn it. This is like the hardest thing so far. For some stupid reason. I don't even understand why this is so hard, but it's just the timing of that jump is killing me. Yitcha! Yitcha! You gotta time the yub nub just right. I hate doing that. Alright, now this part's gonna be a pain. To time the jump from the one log to the other. And there it is. Best I'm gonna do. There, got him. Oops. Got him. Okay. Hope this doesn't just drop me into an open area. Okay. Yeah, here's this guy. There he is. Battle Cat or whatever that He-Man's saber-tooth cat was called. Like tiptoes around. Very stealthy. And he just turns into 500 mushroom clouds when he dies. Alright. Leia, I must face Vader. But why must you confront him? He's evil. I mean, that's probably a good reason to confront him, but he's my father. I can feel the good in him. I must try to turn him away from the dark side. If I fail, you're the only hope for the Alliance. You're my sister. In time, you will learn to use the Force as I have. I barely can use the Force. good to know that Luke hasn't changed from the first game. He's still just running around killing all the wild animals on every planet he goes to. Like his father before him. Okay, this part I do remember you have to use the freeze thing to get those... the giant lint rollers. Oof. This is gonna be tricky. Can I jump on that? No. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, why can't you pick those up? There we go. Okay. I'm just getting electrocuted by everything here. Okay. These time jumps are always a pain. Especially you miss the jump and then hit the jump again to try to get on it. And then you end up screwing yourself up. Okay. An extra life. Why did I forget I have force heal? It's the only power up I ever use, and I forgot it exists. Alright, I'm doing much better than I thought I was doing, actually. Because I forgot my most used force power up exists. I don't know if I should go that way or up here. Even Luke doesn't know. He just shrugs his shoulders. I guess it was go this way, because here's the boss. Which is apparently a shuttle or something. I'm quite sure what the hell this is. Yeah, I think it's one of those Imperial Lambda shuttles, but they didn't animate the top of it. Lando Calrissian and Neenum come out of hyperspace ready to attack the new Death Star. Gotta give Han, Chewie, and Leia more time to destroy the shield generators. Okay, so So hopefully this is easier than that Falcon stage in Empire. That was a nightmare. This is kind of like the first game, almost. Because you have to shoot the energy balls that are coming at you. Which doesn't look anything like TIE fighter attacks, but okay. Giant green slime balls that are floating through space. Alright. Six more. Oof, that was lucky. Four more. Let's hold together. Ugh, that was close. That at least seems doable. I don't know if I should just be spinning around constantly or what. Constantly rotating might be the attack. Oh, there's a fast rotate. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, here comes the squadron here. Okay, that's... Okay, half down. Extra life. This game's way more lenient with the lives than the last two. Here comes the rest of the squadron. Oof, I think I get hit twice there. Alright, two more. One more. There it is. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Han, Chewie, and Leia entered the shield generator on Endor through a secret entrance. Let's try Leia. We haven't done her in a while. Or ever. I don't know if there's a difference between Leia and Han. Like gameplay. Oh, I guess the bombs. Okay, she doesn't have any special attack. She either shoots like this or she glitches out. Which I don't know what the benefit of that is. She's like 3 feet tall in this game. I mean, I don't know if that does anything. Makes her harder to hit or not. I don't know. There, blaster power up. That'll help. Oof. Okay. Didn't expect another guy to come out. Some of these extra hearts. Alright, that did nothing. Okay, Seeker. What? How'd that hit me? I thought I destroyed it. Oof. This is not good. I'm getting like ripped apart here. I don't know how you shoot through that fast enough to be able to do anything. Probably just shoot the bottom row maybe and then slide in. I mean, this virtually guarantees you're going to get that plasma gun. Because there's so many gun power-ups there. Okay, here we go with the fast run. Yeah, thanks, Arrow. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that didn't work. I can try her again. Yeah, that's going to be really hard to get that. Okay, this probably, from no weapon, probably gets you to ion gun. I don't think there's enough. don't think there's enough of a power up to get you all the way to plasma here, but the ion gun's probably a possibility. Which, if I can just get a ledge here. There. Wow. Okay. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Nah, I can't do it. Alright. That gets you... Oh, no. No, you could probably get plasma. Alright, so you can get a plasma gun from nothing. Here. If you're somehow ridiculously fast, which I don't know how to do that, you could get... Theoretically, you could get an extra light, or 2 extra lives there. Alright, so rapid run. Drop down here. Try not to fall through the world again. Okay. At least it tells you which direction to go. That's helpful. If these arrows weren't here, it'd be like really hard to know what you're doing. Although they are a little bit obvious at times. Okay. You have to line that up perfectly to land on that nodule thing in the middle. There. I don't know if it's the right way or not. It must be, because there's like a million enemies here. Why is so short in this game? Your head doesn't even go over the railing. Oh. That was luck. Like, I know Carrie Fisher was not very tall, but pretty sure she was taller than 3 feet. She's like Yoda height in this game. Ah. Alright, let's try Han. Oh no. This is like way back. Crap. What does this do? Is there any point in doing this? Not really, because you... No. Because you lose... You just skip all your blaster power-ups if you do that. Seems like a bad idea. Alright, so we should be going this way. That might be a strategy. Get up there. Come on, dude. There we go. For some reason I just can't get my ass up there. To get the 1-ups fast enough. Get the blaster power-ups every time, but... That guy sometimes shows up and sometimes doesn't. Okay, where's the platform? There it is. Oh, I also noticed that the shrapnel doesn't do damage anymore. Or push you back or anything. Or there isn't any shrapnel. That was a big pain in the butt in the first 2 games. So they did change that. There must have been a lot of complaints about how difficult the other games were. Because not that, like, this isn't super easy or anything, but compared to the first 2, especially Empire, it is significantly easier. Okay. Seems like a lot easier to land on these platforms with Han, though. Probably because Leia's so small. Okay, just another platform. And timing on that one's gonna be tricky. I think that's what killed me the last time. Wait, was that a little platform there before? Well, I guess it's the same platform, so it must have been. Or maybe it was the jump up here that got me last time. I don't know. Something got me over here. Must have been that jump. Oh, I do remember this. You had to avoid the... whatever that is. Almost looks like they're firing like the Death Star beam or something through the corridor, but this is the shield generator, not the Death Star, so I don't know what that is. Okay. The heck? Oh. This is annoying. This is very annoying. Okay, very easy, but very annoying. Deflector shield explodes, leaving the Death Star unprotected. So Luke inside the Death Star. Takes 2 swings to kill a stormtrooper. What is this? Disney lightsabers? Oh, they're back to hitting us with shrapnel again. Okay, well, I guess I spoke too soon. It's a little bit of a sticky input delay thing there. For some reason. It's a good thing I have that heal. It's a lot harder without that. Okay, is there any point to going this way? Probably not. But we're doing it anyway for some reason. Kill a bunch of naval troopers. There better be a point to this. Although I can't imagine really what it would be. Oh, I guess it's this. Oh no. Oh. That was so close. Better give me a lot of health when I win. Oh, of course they don't. They don't give me squat when I win. Oh wait, that's where you... What? Okay. Shield generators are down. Lando Calrissian and Neenum attack the Death Star and the Millennium Falcon. Okay, so this one's like the second... Yeah, this is like the second to last stage in Super Star Wars. Or I think what they were trying to make the Cloud City stage like an Empire, but that was just a mess. This is probably what the stage in Empire and the asteroid field should have looked like. Okay, somehow I missed all those hearts. There. This game really hates to give you the hearts that you win. It's like really hard to tell the altitude. Like, where are those hearts, like, higher or lower? I can't tell. I'm actually just trying to get the hearts. Okay. It's one down. And one left. Alright, there it is. Welcome, young Skywalker. I've been expecting you. Looking forward to completing your training. In time, you will be calling me Master. You're wrong. You won't convert me as you did my father. Yeah, this game's definitely getting rid of the elevate force thing, which is probably not good. At least heal's still here. I'd be really screwed without that. ever worked for stormtroopers when they yell stop? Does anybody actually listen? I feel like they wouldn't. They too have the Roomba lava droids. Alright, what the hell am I supposed to do here? Extra life. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna go this way. Hope for the best. I think he somehow got turned around going like towards the beginning of the game or something there. Get an extra life again. Maybe I go this way. Yeah, this looks like something. Looks like near death. That's what this looks like. Okay, there's an R2 checkpoint. Hell Sword. Lava Roomba. One up again. I didn't think I could reach that. Getting very lenient with the one-ups. That would be an example of where the elevate force power would have been nice. That was probably a bad idea. Yep. Alright, let's try going the other way now. That's not good. Okay, so I guess we can't do that. So we gotta go around here and then up. Okay. What the hell am I supposed to do here? I'm getting like all turned around here. Because I think we've already done this a couple times. This is another leap of faith. That actually was. Surprisingly enough. Unless this is another place we've already been. I think it is. Killed by an ordinary machine gun. Alright, so this goes to here. I can get a 1-up out of that at least. Shields up. Okay, so I'm assuming that's a dead end. So let's try going this way. Shit. Alright. Okay. This looks like something. At least we're getting... Oh, nice. Didn't think I was gonna get that. Shields up. Another checkpoint. So many enemies on the screen, slowing the frame rate down. Oh, here we go with these guys. What even are these things? They just like randomly showed up in Empire. No, thank God there was only one of those guys. Okay. Oh, I thought you just fell off the ledge and died. Okay, so you can destroy these garbage cans for force power. It shows what this game thinks of the force. Oh, there he is. I wonder if the same strategy works against Vader this time. Yep. Get inside his guard and just take him out immediately. Good, good. You're indeed powerful. Now finish him and take your father's place at my side. No, I'll never turn to the dark side. I'm a Jedi like my father before me. So be it. If you will not be turned, you will be destroyed. Emperor's Chamber. So this is the second to last stage. Yeah, you got... Thankfully, Palpatine decided to leave these trash cans everywhere so I can get force power. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the strategy is here against Palpatine. Good old Palps. I don't know if there's a way to get inside his guard like Vader, or if there's a different strategy. Yeah, there it is. You can get inside the guard just like Vader, but you gotta time it. Almost. Oh, you serious? Alright, well, that's definitely doable. I mean, it took me one shot to get there, so... I can get my right attack. So the strategy in both Vader and Palpatine is just to get inside his guard like that. Hopefully he drops down. Tricky thing is he destroys the ledges. So then he kind of removes where you can land. See, like that. So you gotta be able to take him out without falling through the floor. But it should be probably... like 4 or 5 really good swings should do it. Oh, I didn't even notice my health was gone. Guess I should pay attention to that. He's definitely beatable, but he is giving me a little bit harder time than I expected. Based on that first run where I basically beat him and then just died. But now... Oh, maybe he'll just stay like this. That'd be fantastic. Yep, he is. Alright, nailed it. Got a bit of a fire crotch there, but... Stage clear. Now this part, I remember being very difficult, so we'll see how this goes. You have to fly the Falcon out of the exploding Death Star. Luke, help me take this mask off. But you'll die. Nothing can stop that now. For once, let me look on you with my own eyes. Now go, my son. Tell your sister you were right about me. Now here we go. This part is probably going to get me a few times. Because look at this mess. And down is up and up is down. So we got full on true tank controls here. Okay, so you can replenish shields if you destroy these TIE fighters. So that's cool. It's not so bad going in, if I remember. It's coming back out that's the problem. Because they add, like... Well, obviously the place is on fire. But they also, I think, add, like, some kind of turns or something. Or they narrow the corridor or something like that on the way out. And that's what makes it really hard. And there's a point where I think you have to go in, like, diagonally in certain rooms or something. I don't know. It's very specific on how they want you to do it. And you have to accelerate, because if you don't, then you get taken out by the fire. But here, it's not too bad going in. Yeah, see, they changed the room again. Now it looks like a weird Viewmaster or something. How long is this? Now they're hitting us with like 3 TIE fighters at once. At least they're lenient with these shields. I can remember something you have to turn like diagonally or something. Oof. Yeah, that's not good. There goes the radar dish. Yeah, that's it. That's the room you gotta go diagonal in. This is long. So you're like, no, I guess there's no TIE fighter count that you're supposed to destroy or anything. It just keeps going. And your ship also rotates on its own, which makes it hard to stay in this diagonal position. You kind of just have to guess where you're at. Ooh, this is different. Any day now. There we go. Alright, so that's part 1. Gotta hit the accelerators and escape quickly before the fire catches up with the Millennium Falcon. Alright, this part is a nightmare from what I remember, but we'll see how it goes now. So far, so good. That was close. Fire's on me for some reason. Even though I'm accelerating. You must slow down when you take damage. That must be it. Yeah, okay. So you take damage, then you slow down, and the flames get to you. And then you're done. Okay. So just don't get hit. You know, how hard can it be? Yeah, see? piece of cake. Especially that part where you don't even know which way you're supposed to face. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. I don't know how the hell the first time I did it, I somehow got through there without taking any damage at all. Now I'm just like wrecking into everything. I don't know how I didn't take damage there, because I was clearly facing the wrong way. I can't even see those pillars now. My eyes are like crossing. Nope. That was too far. Alright, now, which way should I turn for the diagonal? To go left or go right? Or does it matter? Left. Then right. 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 Left. Yep, yeah, I'm fucked. If you make one mistake, you can really screw yourself up on that part. Ah! Okay. Still got some tries here before I have to use passwords. Okay, so it was fine at first, and then it tilted me automatically for some reason. And then I ran into everything. It's this part that's hard, because you gotta somehow gauge how diagonal to be. And there's nothing that indicates, like, how you should position yourself. Now, one time I did pretty good, I went left. That wasn't bad. And that hit me before I even got into the room. That was terrible. It's like you have to start rotating before you even come near the room. And if you get hit at all, then the flames start catching up to you and doing, like, double damage. It's not too bad so far. Nope. Oof. You can't make a turn without taking damage. Oh no. Now the screen's narrowing in ways that I can't even see. There we go, it's left. Gotta go right. Right, left. Right. Left. Right. stay in the middle, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, I did it. Alright. So, we beat Super Return of the Jedi. Congratulations, Jedi. You have destroyed the new Death Star and defeated the Emperor. This day will be remembered for eternity as the day you saved the galaxy from evil. Now, as it was before the Empire, peace will reign again. Remember, the Force will be with you always. Get that yub nub music. And the original Anakin before Hayden Christensen took over. And there it is. There is Star Wars Return of the Jedi. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully, I mean, if you guys saw the last one, you'll see that we did all 3 Super Star Wars games. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to play next. I'm done for tonight, but I'll find somebody to raid and we'll go from there. But I'm not quite sure what to play just yet. I got a lot of ideas. This is probably my second real stream since I came back. But yeah, thanks for watching. See somebody to raid here in a minute. I guess we could just wait out the credits here. Can't be that long because it's a Super Nintendo game. Alright, so there it goes. There's the end. So, once again, thank you for watching. Try again in Jedi mode. Someday. Final score is nothing. I feel like we got more points than that, but okay. So, we'll be doing this again someday, probably on Jedi, but not today and not anytime soon. I'm kind of super Star Wars'd out. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the follow. And see you guys next time. Bye.